If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
So today we are going to start CSS. Okay.
Okay.
So here cascading style sheets, and I already opened this here PDF. Okay. So this is today we are going to start cascading style sheets. And then as a disclaimer is already this presentation and all things, right, for the ZaranTech and all that. And agenda is, so let me check how much day we hour it will take. So we can first finish this types of style sheets. Types of style sheets means we have an internal, external, or inline type, right? And then we understand the attributes, property of CSS comments, how to write a CSS, then how to create a class, how to create a ID, right? Then different box model, all the attributes, then colors, background colors, then alignments, text properties, right? Font properties, all properties we do, border related all properties also will do. Then styling link and styling list. And then means we have to write a pseudo code, means a pseudo class is already here. So we'll use all the pseudo classes. Then a box model is also, so we do the box model, then different types of layouts. Layouts is not mentioned here, but yes, we'll do all the layouts also. Okay. So first is what is style sheet means?
It should be what like the CSS page for a web page.
Yeah, no, CSS is not a web page, right? So whatever.
Yes, CSS file.
Yeah, so that's a CSS file. This is called cascading style sheets. Cascading style sheet means now what happens? See this here. If I'm telling you means in a simple way, so HTML is a basically structure of a web page, right?
Yeah.
So HTML page is only a skeleton. Skeleton means structure. We don't have a clothes, we can say that, and we don't have any style and presentation and all that, right? So when we are doing the CSS thing, so in CSS we are giving the presentation of your web page. Like we define a color, we define a background, we define a means a padding, margin, borders, different styles, right? So we provide means look and feel features of your web page. Correct?
Yeah.
So, and when we are adding a JavaScript, so that times we are giving the behavior of your web page, right? So we are adding extra behavior because see this now we last session we did a form, but that form is doing nothing. When we click on the button, it won't do anything, right? Means it's not transferring a data, or it's not replying anything. It's not answering you any message and anything, right? So what happened when we write a JavaScript? So that means that on event, it will answer you. Like what happened when we are clicking on any websites or any button? So it will redirect you some message. Okay, welcome to our websites, or okay, suppose banking websites, when we log in, so it will go to your dashboard. When we click on the report or a statement, it will show you your statement, right? So behavior is that. So now here, using a style sheet, we are applying a style to your page. Now, what is means CSS means cascading style sheet. So what means cascade?
Not sure.
Cascade means what?
I think it means like flowing or.
Yeah, but see what happened when we design some page, one layout. Have you seen any websites that have a different layout?
Yeah.
If you go, we go to Insta page. So all pages look similar, right? That layout, that logo thing, that border, blue border. I'm not using Insta, so, but the blue border, that what is the right hand side and left hand side spaces and all that. Like when we're using a Facebook, so Facebook have a same space, like a blue color, than blue and white combination everywhere, right?
Yeah.
If you go to the Google or anything, so see this, their layout always is similar. If you go to, what I did, I don't want to download, but see this, everywhere the same layout we get, right? So it's a Google Chrome, not Chrome, Google.com. Okay, so when we go to this Google, see this layout. So this layout is always similar, right? So this thing is called layout. So when we apply the same style on a multiple pages, right? Same style on multiple pages. So that thing is called cascading. Okay, look here. I'm going to create a very basic layout. So let's go to here. Okay. Just create a HTML. Let's see here. HTML form with table exercise. That's it. See this table.html. Okay. Okay. Right. But here, if I want to design all these things, then what to do?
Oh, you
Right?
need to use CSS.
CSS. Okay. So now I'm going to write a CSS. So, okay, the same page I open here. So what to do? Go to the head section. Here, see, I told you we have 3 types of CSS: internal, external, and inline. Understood? Again, types of CSS. Internal, or internal is called embedded. Embedded CSS. Okay. Then external, and third is inline CSS. Clear? So these are the types of CSS. And what happened when we are writing a CSS? So we have some thing defined here. So let's see here, we have that thing or not. So see this, all the style sheet need to be used, a website, and external style sheet. So not that's not a thing, but yes, we'll use internal, external, and inline anything. The file saved with the .css extension and can be accessed by web page using. So directly here, font the property. So I'm not going to use directly font property. First, I'm explaining how to write a CSS. Okay. Yes or no? Right. So when we are doing this internal CSS, so what we have to write? Style tag. What you have to write? Style tag inside a head, right? Head section, you have to write a style tag. Within a style tag, you have to write all the CSS. So how to write a CSS? So you have to write a element. And what is element?
It's a tag.
tag. So any tag should be element, right? And
Yeah.
element, so we have to write here element, and then you have to start with this curly bracket, and we have to write property and value and colon, right? So if single value, then it's okay. If you don't write a colon, it will work. But when we have a multiple value, so better you can write in this format, like this property and then values, and we can write a multiple properties and multiple values. Okay, like this. Clear? So
Yeah.
let's first clear this internal or embedded CSS. Then we'll move to this external and then inline. Okay. So here, how to start? We have to write style tag. See here, already style tag. Done.
Element.
Yeah. So now we have to write an element. So which element you want to decorate or style up? So that thing.
Table.
Yeah, table. So before the table, what I'm doing here, see this. We have a H1 tag also, right? This one. Yes or no?
Yeah.
This one H1 tag. And then we have a body tag. So we can decorate the background also. Clear?
Yeah.
So let's do this thing. So body is a tag. So what we have to write? Simply body. Then here. So right now I'm writing a basic common attributes for, and these attributes are common for all the elements, all the tag. A tag is also called selector, right? So for any selectors. So I just wanted to give some background color, right? So
Yeah.
here, see this here, background color. Now, here I wanted to work on a background. So see this here, basic thing is all background tag is here. Means attribute. Whatever thing you want to use, you can use all background here. Right? So first thing, I'm using background color. Right? Which color you want? So you can take any color, like see this here, the color name. So cadet blue, see this. So I'm taking here cornflower blue. Okay. So I save this. Now check here. Just refresh it. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, the second thing is here, if you want to change the color of text, whatever the text in your body page, so you can write only color. What you have to write? Only color. And it's a light corn flag, so we can make it the light and dark combination. So we can do like this also, right? Always see when we are working with this, see this. So when we are working in a website designing, so color combination is more important task, right? And we have to select the color layout. So you can select here color picker also or color palette also. Whatever thing you can do this. And here, see this, I want to use pastel color. Someone, because what happened when we are working as a UX and UI designer, so anyone come to you according to their product or their details, they will give you the color combination. Or they just give you an idea and we have to give them the color options, right? So see here the pastel color options here. See this, right? So what you can do this now, maybe menu color is dark, text color is light, background color is light, some menu color. Accordingly, you have to decide. If you want to go to retro, so see this here, retro colors. If you want to go to neon, so see this neon color. If you want to go with the light gold, sorry, so see here all gold color. And we can work in this accordingly, right? Warm color, cold color, it depends on client. So see here, I'm getting this color, okay? So what I'm doing now, so my background color is this one, this light yellow or gold color, right? And I just wanted to text with this color. What do you think? It will work?
Yeah.
That
Yes.
will be, I think, good combination. So let's see here, see this. We are getting this hexadecimal value, right? So you can copy from here directly. Why I'm showing you? Because nobody, we can't remember all the colors name and color combination, because there I told you almost we have means more than 10, 20 millions or billions colors now combination they created, right? So we can simply give here the color name. This is the background color. Here I have to give hashtag. Always when we are using this hexadecimal color, see we got the color, right? And the second color is this one. So I'm copying this one. So text color is here. This
Red.
one. That's not red, but yes. We get the name also here. See this. So this thing. Now check it. Now check your table layout. Refresh it. See this. It's look better? No. The product detail is also readable in all this.
Yes.
Right. Now, so I use here background and color. Means now you know how to put a background color and product color. Right. But I want this table background is totally different. And here, so like this, what we do, see this layout is not working here. This blue color is not looking good. So accordingly, go to here. So body, we can use background, because now I'm not going to use any this attributes, because this thing we don't use now. Why? Because we have to write CSS, right?
Yeah.
So this TR color is here. So now see this here. See already saved, or you go to here. So now see this here. This is the table. Right. So
Yeah.
what we have to do, and which
Right.
now your next selector is table tag. So what we have to write here? Table tag.
Yeah.
And what can we do normally when we are writing a table tag and any other tags? So we can separate by comma also. When we have some tags or some selector have a similar means attribute. So we can instead of writing individual, we can separate by comma also, right? So here, because the table border style and the TR and TD border style are similar, right? Okay, let's do differently and then we'll. So table. So now table border. So here, see this border. Now, see this here, all are border related thing. Border related thing means why I'm explaining you one by one, because see there is a lots of attribute and you can use in your accordingly. It's already written here. So if you're writing a shorthand means see this here border. For border style, border color, and border width is important. And after that, we can change the thing. Means if you want right border, left border, top border. So accordingly, left, right, top, bottom, all border you can different separately. You can give the different design. If you don't want, you don't give the left, right border, that kind of thing. It's up to you, right? So here I'm using simply first border, then and here what can we do? So means you can write a width. So it's a 5 pixels is very much. So I'm giving here 2 pixels, right? Solid and which color? Because we are using this color here, right? So for
Red.
the
Yes, yeah,
so
that.
this one, this pink kind of color will give, right? So this one copied because that red color we are using for text, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm giving here that color name and this thing. Okay, and done. Now see here. So what we got? We got only outline, means external border, not internal border. Why I'm explaining you? Because here when we are writing the CSS, so table border means only outside border, right? Internal border means we have to provide the TR and TD. So what I'm doing here now, so this border pixels is little bit thicker, so 5 pixels. And for this TR, TD, and because we have a TH also, so TH, we can do same thing, but 2 pixels. Right? Now see. Understood?
Yeah.
But see here, we are getting the double line. See this 2 lines because every cell have their own border. Every TD have their own border, right? So if you check here, I'm increasing this here. So here,
Yeah, 5.
all have this boxes. It's not looking like a single row and single column, correct?
Yeah.
So what we'll do for this, go to here, and here I want, see this here, border and collapse. Okay, and collapse. Now see. So all border collapse together and it's a become single line. Understood?
Yeah.
So then in border, if you don't want to use this thing, this 3 line means it's single border. So then what we have to do? We have to write like border, then color, this one, this color, right? Then you have to write border, style, and style will be, see, these are the style. So you can try or will try 1 or 2 styles. So here solid is here. So I'm using solid first time, then we'll show you the different style. And then you have to use border width. So I use 5 pixels. Correct? So if you don't want to write a shorthand, then you have to write individual attributes or individual property. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so now see here, these all borders are here. But if you want to use the different border have a different style. So we can get a different border line with a different style. Okay, so here background color is here, but see this, I'm using here for this outline border. So you can use here border, which style? So top border, top. So when we choose the border top, and here again, see this border top color, border top width, and border top style. So I'm using here border top style is dotted. Clear? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I'm using all four border, means four side border, four different styles. So border top. So now bottom, border bottom. So see this border bottom style. And here I'm giving double. Similarly, I can use border.
Left.
Yeah, left or right. So left, right style. You can give this hidden, not hidden, groove or anything like dashed. Dashed, no, okay, dashed. I've used dotted. And
Left.
border left, and here again style. You can change the color also. Style, let's give groove. It's little bit means emphasis kind of thing. Okay, if you want to change, so similarly, I change the style only. You can change the color, you can change this means width, whatever thing you can do with the border. Now refresh it. See this. Why this border gets changed? So I change the border of this border. Okay, this border are merged, collapsed together, right?
Yeah.
So that's why it's not showing here. Okay, so let's do one thing. Na? Let's do one thing. All these things, oh, my bad. That's my bad. Why my bad? Because I have written in a body tag, right? So I have to write here in table tag. And I hope now it will work here. And see this, only this thing is work because all border get collapsed. So better thing is what I'm doing. I'm going to write one more selector, right? H1. And here, these all styles, I'm going to write. And before this, we have to give the color. So it means border color and border, all these things. So let's see this border solid and this thing here, color. Okay. Now check here. See this. The above border top is dotted, dashed, double, and engraved, like a 3D frame kind of thing. See here, right? So we can get this kind of style. So I already explained almost all the border tag. If you go to here, only the radius thing is left. So if you want, so you can use a radius. Like here, I can use border radius. And border radius 10 pixels. So all sides become rounded 10 pixels. And I use for the table and not for the all. So again, You can try on any other thing and that thing will apply. Because here I tried all the different things, so it won't show anything. So that's why. Clear?
Yeah.
So this is called internal CSS.
Yeah.
Or embedded CSS. Okay. Now, what we have to do is here go to the first .html. I don't want to do this. Okay, here I'm doing a very simple thing. I'm not going to write that much text. So in title, after this here, I'm going to write title. Okay. And here I'm writing simply multiple H1, H2, H3 tag. Okay. H1, H1 tag. Okay. And I'm writing only this thing 4 or 5 times, suppose, with the different tags. Like, I'm just going to change some tag like 2. Like here, it's a 3. Okay, like here, it's a 4. So what I'm doing here, so for H1, I'm writing some style. So we already know the color thing, right? For text color. So for H1 color, I'm giving here color. Anything color will take here brown. It's okay. Then we know background color. So I'm giving a background color for this. So a little bit light color, yeah, like Bollywood color. Okay. And then text related. See here, the thing is whatever the formatting thing we learn in a HTML, right? Like super, subscript, or bold, italic, underline. So everything is here. So you can simply write this text and see this text align. So what you want to do, text align, center, justified, left, right. By default, it's a left, right? So
Yeah.
I'm using here center, right?
Yeah.
And so that's it. So this is for H1. So when I save this and when we run this hello.html, so see this changes. So here, run this hello.html. See, all H1 tag have a similar value, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so same thing I'm doing for H2 or H3 also.
Is it possible to just write body and then?
Yeah. Is it possible? You can write a body and directly you can write the code that way it will work. But yes, you have to write everything. Okay, so means you asking for the CSS for body tag.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can write a CSS for body tag, but that's only we can give the background or anything like this. Background color and padding, margin, alignment, those things. Okay, so here I have written H2 and S3, right? So H2 and I'm showing here, this is S3. Make this color change. So let's some green color here like this. And S2 have some different color. Like some blue color. Okay. Done. Now see. Where is hello? Okay, here. See this? Right? This color and this color. Now what I want I want to change some other H1 color, like this H1 color I want to change. It's happen, huh? Sometimes you check in some websites, there is a heading, but some different content have a different types of heading, different colors heading, different style heading. Yes or no?
Yeah.
But here we have a selector H1, H2, H3. And we have written already separate thing for H1, but I want a different color and some different text style and all that for H1. So let's, I'm copying this H1 again because we'll add something extra. So here I'm adding, so this is, so I want to change the color, not brown. Here I want to different colors. Suppose some, this color in this kind of color like this. Okay, both color are different. Text align center, but I want some text. If you want to change the font, so you can go to the font also. Here font. So see this font size. So we can large, larger, medium. So or you can give here this also if you want to give into the number. So from 100 to 900, you can give this number also, right? But mostly we are using this large, larger, or all this, or points also. So you can give this 20 pixels, 10 point in all thing. So I'm using extra large here. Okay, double X large. Clear?
Yeah.
Similarly, you can use the font family. Font family means what? See this. Here, lots of combination is given here. It means, suppose I'm using this thing. If I write here Apple, see this. Here, Apple system, right? So it means what? See this. The system UI, then Apple system, Blink Mac system font, CS UI. So I have only CS UI and Open Sans, Helvetica New, and sans serif. So these are that red color font available in my computer, right? All these fonts, that means the Apple related, Mac related font is not available in my system. Okay. So what happened, when we specify the font family, so when we upload this website in different systems, whatever the font available in that particular devices or system, it will get adopted, or that font get used here, right? So that's why here you provide different types of family. Understood?
Yeah.
Or you can simply give the single family, single font only, like Jokerman or Arial Black, then that types also. But if that font is not available in your system, so it won't work proper. It will then assign the common font like Times New Roman and all that. So that's why we define a multiple font family. Then here, yes, let's check. Use yes, semicolon every time, so we have to check. Then font weight. Font weight ka matlab here, this see this 100 to 900, or you can give the bolder, or you can give this like bolder or numbers. So I'm giving here bolder. Okay, so this H1 is totally changed, right? Because I use font tag also, I use text attribute also, and then different font also. So let's check here. But what happened? All font color gets changed.
Yeah.
But my question is, okay, I just wanted to first to this font will be the previous color, and the last these two H1 have a different color. Second one.
So you have to use ID. No, it's only one.
So
it's class, right?
So what happened here? See this, how it's your this thing is working. H1 is working, right? So what happened? H1 is inheriting the first thing. It will first assign all this H1 tag these colors, means these style. Okay. So that's why you check there. The background color is barley wood. If you check all H1, so background color is, if you remove from here, still you get the background color barley wood. Because previous one is a background color barley wood. Right. But what happened when we get the second one? So all these things get assigned to H1, override. Right.
Yeah.
So the only thing is when selector is same selector, we have to define multiple style. Then we have only two options. Either we can create a class or we can create a ID.
Yeah.
Understood?
Yeah.
So how to create a class and ID? So I'm telling you now. So see this. What we do here, H1 dot, I'm giving here new H1. That's a name, class name. Okay. So here it means this class will work only with H1 tag, not other tags like H2, H3 tags or body tag or paragraph tag. Okay. So now see this. Now see the results. Now refresh this. All H1 tag get previous color, not latest one. Right?
Yeah.
Why? Because
Because
now it's
class.
a read. Yeah, it's a reading. See, this one, this H1 selector is different, and this H1 selector is different. Right? So how to use these selector? Because I told you that last two H1, I want to use this new one. So here you have to write class. Class equals to what's the ID class name?
New H1.
New H1. Same thing we'll do here also. Class new H1. Now this class we can't use on S2 or S3 or H4. Right? Why? Because we only created this class name with the H1 tag. Right? It will only work on H1 tag. Now see here. Clear?
Yeah.
But sometimes what happen, mostly when we are creating a layout or when we are creating this web layout, so that time we are not creating a class with some individual tags. We are creating a common class, right? Because sometimes what happened, paragraph color will be same. Sometimes what happened, heading color will be similar, right? So then we have to write individual class for paragraph also and H1 also. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So what we do, if you don't want to write this belongs to any other selector, then simply you have to put dot and new H1. So this new H1 now I can align or use on H4 also. See this H4, we don't have any CSS. We have not written any CSS for H4 tag. So I can use here also class and new H1. And this tag will work. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, the one more thing is here, is when we are creating a class, so we can create ID also. Right? So first thing, what is difference between class and ID?
I think ID is only used for one element.
Yeah, technically the thing same definition is here. Key ID can use only one element, right? And mostly when we are creating a container tag or sub container tag or content tag, So that those tags are only used one time only, right? Mostly. But if sometimes what happen, so here if you create an ID, so you can use a multiple time also. So why I'm giving this excuses, because it's work, but technically the thing is ID is used because one ID is only assigned to one person, right?
Yeah.
Like anything, like your email ID or your social security ID or anything, only assigned to one person here. So same concept applied here also when we create an ID. So that ID used only one place. But if you used some other places also, it will work, because that's a kind of specification. So that will work with the other places also. Why I'm telling you? Because sometimes the portion came from the student side and other side, it's a working, right? So then what it will do? So the main idea is that, so don't try to use it, but if you are trying to use, it will work. Okay, so let's create some ID simply normally. So for ID, what we have to write? Hash and any name. Like for paragraph, I'm using PP. Okay. And same thing, nothing we have to do. Simply you have to write here. You can give something like some border. So I'm using here border and 5 pixels, solid, and some red color. Any color I'm using. Okay. If I need to explain the RGB and other colors, so please let me know. We'll explain you. Okay. But we are not using RGB color anywhere in our web development or web designing or anywhere. So that's why. So this thing. So RGB means, see this here. The same thing is here. RGB means R means red, G means green, and B means blue. It's a basic color, means computer color thing is depend on these three RGB color. So we have to create a combination of RGB and you can put it here, right? So when we are doing this, RGB color range is 0 to 255. Green also 0 to 255. And blue also 0 to 255. Okay, so whatever the value is specified, accordingly color get generated, and whatever the color combination you want, you can mix and we can create a different colors shades. So that's why it's called RGB color. If you want to use, I'm showing here. So here I'm not using red, I'm using here RGB color. See this RGB. See this. So see here they already used 229 for red, 13 for the green, and 211 for blue. So this color. So if you want to use here, say, let's see here. I did I made 0. So it means red is totally 0, and blue color is more options here. So that's why it's showing blue. If you mix this 130, so it will create a, see this light blue, because when you mix green and blue, so that combination you get here. Understood? If you do this here, 0. So we can get this green, but different shades of green here. Clear? Then background color. So background color, I'm giving here this aquamarine. It's my favorite colors. Means aqua color is blue. All are my favorite. And here, that's nothing. Text color. So simply give here text color, because it's a paragraph. So text color is dark blue. So that's a combination of your paragraph, right? So let's copy some paragraph from some file. So this is the first file. We have some paragraph, right? So from here, I'm just copying this paragraph from here. What is, okay? So I'm copying from here, this one single paragraph. Okay. Control C and here. and paste here after this. But when we check here, nothing is applied on your paragraph. See this, your paragraph is normal here, right? So for this, what we have to do, we have to use here ID. What we have to use instead of class, we have to use here ID. And what is the ID name?
PP.
PP. That's all it. And now you check here. Clear?
Yeah.
So today here, see this. I explained you. If you go to this here, so what is types of style sheets? Only today we work on internal and embedded style sheets, right? And then some font property, font style, font variant, font weight, font size you can use. I use already font family, but depends. See this. So you have to use all these things. Then comment, you can, if you want, you can use the CSS comment. Like it's a very normal programming comment here. So you can start and end. So if you want, you can use in a CSS. When we are writing a CSS in that format, we can write this comment. So tomorrow we'll show you how to write a comment in CSS file. Box model. We'll work on box model. Classes. So classes is a group of elements. We already created the class. Class can have as many elements as possible. So you can do anything. Every class has a CSS attribute like color, font size, means everything, whatever thing you want to use, you can use here. Div and span is left. Working with the colors. We already use this hexadecimal color. Mostly we are using. And then hex number can be 0 to 9 or A to F, because you know we have a hexadecimal colors means 16 numbers. Binary means 2. Octal means 8 color. 10 denary means 10, or decimal means so 0 to 9. And if when we are using this RGB colors, I already shown you this 0 to 255. So you can use it. Clear?
Yeah.
So, and background image is left because why I have not worked with the today as a background image, because background image we have a multiple tags. If I show you here, for background color only we have a one tag, right? But when we go to the background image, so we have a multiple tags we have to use. And see this. So background image, then position, repeat, size, clip, these all tag related to image only, right? So that's why I skip this thing. So we'll discuss tomorrow in a detail when we create a page background. So we can give some image inside a background. Okay. So now only one thing is left is not left. So many things is left, but here I want to use. I already use the internal or embedded CSS. I want to use inline CSS. Okay. Inline CSS means what? Suppose here I need all these things, but somewhere this is the H4 and H4 is used only one place, right? We have not used H1 so many times, right? Sometimes it happens. So what we do in that particular line, we write our CSS command only for that line, a single places. So that's CSS style is called inline. Understood? So here we can write simply style equals to, simply you can write a color and whatever the name. Suppose some different color we can give here. Other thing you want to change, you can write here. Means whatever the attribute you want to change, you can write here in same tag. So this is called inline CSS. Clear?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Now refresh. See this. This gets changed here, the color H4 and color gets changed. So let's give some other color or something, because H4 style is already very small style, right? So that's why. some red color. We can. Okay. See this. So this get changed here. So, and this required for only one place in the entire web page. So why we have to write a separate CSS for this, right? So why we have to write your separate CSS and all that. So that's why we are doing inline CSS. So this thing is called inline CSS. Understood?
Yeah.
So today, we almost gone through this PPT. Background image is left. So, and whatever thing is left, we'll finish tomorrow, day after tomorrow, whatever, but we'll complete all these things. So don't worry. Okay. So ID we already created, but child selector and pseudo selector is left. So we'll do styling with this. When we are doing this styling and link, at that time we can use, this is the pseudo code, pseudo selector. So we'll work with the pseudo selector. Round corner, border radius. The border radius you can give anywhere. Like here we have a border. I think which page we already given the border for the paragraph, right? So here we can use a radius with paragraph. So ID, we can use border radius 10 pixels. And you can check here because here we have a similar style of the border. We don't have a different types of style. See this. It's a visible. See this. That corner. So radius become round. Yes or no?
Yeah.
See here. So because I give only 10 pixels, 10 pixels means all 4 sides radius. If you want to only 2 sides, or then you can give the different. Like see here, I'm giving here 25 pixels and 10 pixels. So means 2 side will be 25 pixels, 2 side will be with this. See here. Why this? Because it's moving like, see this, when we are giving the 4 positions we have, means when we are giving the margin, padding, and border, styling, and all that. So we have a 4 corner, right? Top, bottom, right, left. Yes?
Yeah.
So when we are giving this 2 thing only, so it's become for the
Entire.
top. Yeah, top, only one for the all 4. But when we give this 2, so this means top and bottom, left and right. Right? So that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So here it's in that direction. So top, right, bottom, left. So that's why here 2 corner will be like this. Okay. So that's for today. I hope your things get clear. Only that gradient and float and this thing will work with the when we're doing the layouts and all these things. So today I cover most of background, font, and the types of CSS, right? And IDN, all this. So I hope it's clear. You have any doubt, any query? So again, just let me know. And again, I'm asking you, got a PDF or not?
For the assignment.
Yeah, assignment. There's this PDF because here, and one assignment is here. See this after this, when this thing. So we have a case study, and I don't know. I have to ask again. So see this here, all colors are given here. So this is for the reference. And here, see this Trillium media. See this Trillium media is the structure in written into HTML and simple. And when we apply the CSS, see all these things. Whatever we learn today, if you apply here, so you get this kind of application, right? So again, and last time also I shown you this, we have a complete websites on this. Okay, so tomorrow we'll call her and I ask her to provide you this thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then see you tomorrow. Till then, bye. Take care. And you are doing practice or not?
Yeah, I'm doing the
Because here
uh
assignment and this
hands-on.
hands-on. So you completed all hands-on?
No, I'll do that.
Yeah, please do it because the practice is required. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So we'll see you tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.